This is good racing, ladies and gentlemen, here. Look into the line. The crowd are going bananas again for another Poole 5-1. Good evening and welcome to the Pirates TV viewers this evening. We have something a little bit special for you tonight. I'm Scott Mitchell. I'm your presenter and commentator for the evening. We have the Steve Worrall Testimonial. Now, Steve has put together two teams, one for the Pirates and one for the Belle Vue Aces. Why those two? Well, it's obvious. The Pirates were the champions last year, the championship. The Aces won the premiership. So it's a big head-to-head. Let's head over to the pits and see what Steve has to say about all this. So, Stevie Worrall, the night has come at 2 attempts and we've now got it on second attempt. How do you feel about evenings like this, a testimonial? You just don't look old enough.
No, well, that's it. You know, I've been at it now, and I wasn't even an early starter, to be honest. You know, I was new to it, but I obviously transferred across from motocross, and what seemed like well, you look at the younger kids now who were starting out, you know, and I was would have been 12, 13 at the time when I started. So here we are, you know, 10 years later, and a testimonial. Second time lucky, obviously. First one got rained off. If I could choose, obviously I'm picking today because, you know, what's better than you know, sunshine in the speedway and sunshine. So, you know, I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason, and you know, we're here today and second time lucky. I've got a fantastic lineup. You're at 90% of the original lineup, which is always good, and the addition of Artem now, which obviously to have him back in British Speedway and more importantly my meeting is just fantastic. So,
do you look back at that? Do you remember that first ride when you first got on it, or your first race meeting?
To be honest, I can't remember my first race meeting. I remember when I first started, you know, like we bought a bike off someone on a motorway services, which we'd practiced, went to Buxton, borrowed a bike off Les Collins, I think it was at the time. Somehow managed to front flip it. I don't know how. I was coming into one of the corners and just did a front flip. So I'm not sure what went on then. But yeah, we went on eBay, found a bike on there, met some bloke on the services who said he was British champion. But when we started, to be honest, everyone we met was British champion. I was thinking, God, how many of these are there? You know, like. Anyway, snowballed from there, and here we are.
And I think the riders that are turning out for you tonight is kind of. This is how people think and feel about you, and it's great that you could get them, and what a great idea to do the two champion winning teams of 2022.
Yeah, it would have been nice to have just, you know, the original 1 to 7s, which that was always my intention, because it's, you know, it's the true teams that, you know, they both won the leagues, and they're going to battle it out. But obviously, I get it. Everyone has different commitments. You know, it's really hard to get everyone together on the same day at the same time. So. Yeah, here we are. We've got, you know, I'm not discrediting these teams. They're probably stronger than the teams that won the leagues last year. You know, I would almost say if you could put the Poole or this Belle Vue team into the Premiership now, and I reckon they'd win meetings. So, yeah, no, I'm really grateful. You know, there's some fantastic guys here who I class as very good friends who have all, you know, asked them once and they got back in touch and come here straight away. So,
and you being you, because of how you started, you've included some youth in tonight's meeting?
Yeah, the young lions, you know, I'm a firm believer in they should be here all the time. You know, you've got to be on the bike, you've got to be around the better riders, you've got to be around the older guys. Like, that's what it was like when I started. You know, we'd travel the country doing second halves. We'd be here, there and everywhere, Sheffield, Wolverhampton, we'd be at it all the time, and it wasn't just because we was going there. Any other track, any other night where we wasn't, there was a second half going on. They had a mascot out before the meeting. You know, you could practice a lot more. You can't do it now. I feel like that's where we're kind of not really helping our youth. So, you know, bring them in, get them involved tonight. That's a big part of it. You know, we'll get them out on parade with us and go out and do the races. Race in front of the fans. Hopefully, we'll have a big attendance. So.
Well, I've got to say, mate, I cannot wait for this meeting to start. ZAGAR, LAGUTA. Then you throw our little pocket rocket Ben Cook in that heat as well. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait for the tape to go up and heat one. Enjoy your evening, mate. You deserve it. And I hope you can enjoy it from riding as much as you hope to.
Well, that's it. Hopefully I can just, you know, put my helmet on, switch my brain off type thing, and just go and enjoy myself on the track.
Well, that's what we hope you do.
Thank you.
So Pirates fans will be over the moon to see Danny King back in the right side of the pits, and tonight obviously you're here for your old mate Stevie, and it's all about him tonight.
Yeah, it's, I'm really pleased I can be here. Obviously a testimonial mid-season is difficult with fixtures, but yeah, over the moon that he didn't have any clashes, and I can be here to support him because he's become a great friend. You know, we travelled a lot the last few years, and yeah, you know, he had a bit of bad luck at the beginning of the year with the testimonial being off, and yeah, just looking forward to it. He deserves a good day and hopefully a good crowd.
Yes, the second time of asking, and it's not very often, like you say, that you can get everybody second time. And he's pleased he's got 90% of the people. When did you meet Steve? When did you first meet him on track, or
yeah,
was it memorable? Was it?
No, I mean the first time we rode together was at Poole. So, but obviously we crossed paths plenty of times, and we've done plenty of the odd guest booking here or there, should I say. So, but really the last 2 years, you know, and we travelled a lot, as I say. You know, he was coming down from north, and we'd often meet and he'd jump in with us, so yeah, we became really close, and we're still good friends now. So yeah, as I say, really pleased to be here and support him.
He deserves a night like this. He doesn't look old enough to have a testimonial just yet, but yeah, the riders that he's managed to get together just
Yeah.
shows what riders think of him as a person.
Absolutely, yeah, you hit the nail on the head there. It's a great lineup. He's got some fantastic riders in, and as you say, not easy mid-season. So credit to him, and he fully deserves it. So yeah, let's fingers crossed he has a good turnout. I know it's going to be a good show.
Well, I know the Pirates TV fans will be chuffed to bits to see you back in the Pirates race jacket.
Yeah.
And we look forward to you all having a good evening together.
Yeah, no, it's great. I'm pleased to be here. Thanks.
So we're here with Steve Worrall's testimonial and Matej ZAGAR. You've turned out for your good old mate Steve.
Yeah, exactly. We spent some years at Belle Vue, and why not? I always love to come to England, and it's such a beautiful day. I said to him before, I think it's a good idea that it was raining in March. Now it's beautiful, so hopefully a big crowd is coming to support Stevie. He's a nice guy, so he deserves that.
Well, the guys that he's assembled this evening is a testament to Steve as a person, to how much other riders like him, and they'll turn out for him and give it a bash.
Exactly. It's only because of this. You don't ride for somebody if you don't get on with him. So it's a great pleasure. I hope everything's going to be fine. It's going to be some good racing. That's what it goes about in Speedway. So apart from that, I haven't been in Poole for a few years. They say track is better now than before. So I can't wait to see.
Yeah, we think so, but we've been here every week. So I can't wait. I think the Pirates TV fans cannot wait to see Heat 1 with you and Artem out there on the line, and yeah, throwing Ben Cook in with it as well. I think that's just Heat 1 is showing what this meeting is going to be about.
Yeah, we're going to see. I hope the system is the same like it was last year, but you know, it doesn't matter. Tapes is tapes, and we go out there and race.
Mate, we love you being back here at Poole, and thanks very much for coming out for Stevie. We appreciate it.
It's a pleasure. Cheerio, Steve-O.
Well, the Steve Worrall testimonial continues to keep giving. Rory SCHLEIN is back in town. How's that feel?
I'm enjoying the weather. A bit like where I have been, but yeah, nice to be back. Obviously, fond memories of my last time I was here. So yeah, enjoying it, and obviously come out for Stevie's big day.
You've ridden with him an awful lot, and it's a testament to the type of rider that he's managed to get here this evening for his meeting.
Yeah, you know, you're obviously disappointed for the first one to be rained off, but to get some replacements in like Artem and that, and Matej. So look, you know, it's going to be a big night, and you know, and thoroughly deserved for Stevie. You know, every guy that can do at least 10 years in this sport, you know, deserves it for sure.
Absolutely. Well, I know the Pirates TV fans will be over the moon to see you back. Not quite in the Pirates skull and crossbones, but it's as close as we're going to get for the minute, so we'll take that.
Yeah. Obviously, you know, I think the rumours started. Well, when I say the rumours started, I did put in a call to Matt early on. Obviously, you know, fond memories, like I said. You know, I enjoyed that year. I raced here, you know, winning obviously the trophies, and I just really enjoyed riding here. So you know, they were obviously first port of call, but Speedway with averages, that's how it works, and you know, they have to do what's best for the club. So, and again, they've put together another top side, you know, and the table suggests that. So, but yeah, I look forward to coming back and hopefully, you know, getting a few race wins and seeing everyone again.
So you heard it here first, Pirates TV fans. We have broken it. Maybe, never say never. He could be back.
I'll never say never. So, but a lot can happen. You know, Speedway's a funny old game, and you know, if the opportunity arises, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm enjoying my time at Berwick at the minute. You know, the club's been fantastic with me. So easy to deal with, and you know, hopefully we can start getting some points on the road. You never know in a few weeks when we come down here.
I like your style right up until that point. Anyway, it was going well. Thanks ever so much, mate, for talking to us, and have a good evening.
Thank you. Cheers.
So here are our runners and riders for this evening. We'll start with the Poole Pirates at number 1, Artem LAGUTA. Yes, you'll probably never ever hear me say that again. At number 2, Ben Cook. He's been the Pirates Entertainer of the Year so far. At number 3, Steve Worrall. The evening that this is all about. He's managed to find time to put himself to captain the side. At number 4, Danny King. He was Steve's travel partner for 2 years while riding together here at Poole. I wonder if they travel down together tonight. At number 5, Richard Lawson. The Rocket Man makes Steve's Pirates select team, retaining his number 5 position. Number 6 is Anders Rowe. He comes in as a late replacement for an injured Carl Howard. And at number 7, Zach Cook is at reserve. Yes, I did say that. Zach Cook is at reserve. And the team is managed, as usual, by Neil MIDDLEDITCH. So we move over to the Belle Vue Aces. At number 1, Matej ZAGAR. He first rode in the UK in 2003. Former GP star, has been a regular at the Aces since 2013. At number 2, Tom Brennan. The 22-year-old British young rising star has been with the Aces now for the last 3 seasons. At number 3, Rory SCHLEIN. The Aussie veteran racer came out of retirement in 2023, but had 2 stints at the Aces before that. At number 4, Charles Wright. He's been a Belle Vue Ace. He's been in Belle Vue Aces race colours for 3 seasons, and since 2019, and he was also British champion that year. Number 5, Chris Harris, the Aces rider in 2012. He's also a 3-time British champion and a big crowd favourite here at Wimborne Road. Number 6, Carl Newman, came close to Jacket Speedway in a couple of seasons ago. Now back at his spiritual home, the Poole Pirates, and we're seeing the very best of him once again. And at number 7, Norick BLODORN, the young German in his 2nd season in British Speedway, having been part of the Belle Vue team on both times. And team manager is Richard Cotton. So here we are. You join us live at Wimborne Road. You can see the Harleys there, ready to bring some teams out. This evening it's all about Stevie Worrall, and what a glittering career he's had. Things are all a little bit different this evening. As you can see, we have a live band been entertaining in front of the main stand. Danny King returns to Wimborne Road. Poole fans love to see him here. Neil MIDDLEDITCH manages the side. Poole Pirates select side, and there is the man, Steve Worrall. It's all about him this evening, and a thank you to him for all his efforts in British Speedway. I know I've spoken to him in the past, and he likes riding at number 3, likes that position in the meeting, so I suppose it's his meeting, he can choose where he rides, so he's chosen to ride at number 3 for the Pirates tonight. Chris Harris, probably two of the biggest things that happened here at Wimborne Road. 2010, him getting run over and getting back up for Coventry and winning the Elite League as it was then for Coventry. In 2018, that pass move on the last corner coming into turn 3 on Jason Doyle, absolutely memorable. We also have some youth races this evening. Team GB Youth 125 races and 250 races, 4 of those fitted in. To come down the home straight.
Show appreciation for all 7 of the aces.
Being well received by the Pirates faithful.
Today, line up Matej ZAGAR, Richard Cotton. Richard Cotton. Not to mention,
You'll notice that our announcer this evening is not our usual announcer. Nigel Leahy not with us. So we have Mr. Clark down from Red Car. He does the Red Car meetings. And he's kindly come down to help Steve out on his evening. So the Pirates dismount here in front of the main grandstand, and as you can see, magic turnout from the Pirates faithful this evening. Seen a few riders they won't usually see. Darcy Mouse there, having a little jig. So
put your hands together for all of them. And,
I think hopefully you can hear the stadium announcer
Emerson BETTY.
introducing Emerson BETTY. He's riding number 2.
That is number 3, Archie
Receiving
ROLPH.
his little memento.
One change in the programme for the youth races. No Seth Norman tonight, unfortunately. And number 44 Hague races under. That's Charlie Southwick. And at number 15, here's a young man. I've seen a lot of in Red Car.
So we have a change already. And the Chiefs going up as well.
We have. Now, let's get on to the main body of the teams, the 2 teams. Our visitors tonight, the Belle Vue Aces, riding at number 7.
So here we go, the rider lineups.
German Speedway, Norick BLODORN. And his sponsor is Joe Brown, and tyres and fuel by CMW All Bodies, and his mascots are Daisy Laura and Dexter Laura. Nice Crest is going over there. Number 6, we'll do his sponsors first. That's David Day is his sponsor. Tyre and fuel by Darren Baker, and his mascot is Matej ZAGAR. And there's somebody you know very well at number 6 for the Aces tonight. Here's the Bulldog, NEWMAN. At number 5, a former Pirate, sponsored this evening by Richie G, and tyre and fuel by Tony Poole Pirates, and his mascot is Rory Smith. It is the one and only Crest. At number 4, sponsored by Gary Swampy, and tyre and fuel Dave Roscoe, and his mascot is Summer Matthews. It is the majestic John Wright. At number 3, he is sponsored by Mike Hunter, very well known name up in Edinburgh. Tyre and fuel is a CMW Auto Body, and his mascot is Tommy Tucker, and he is the ROWE boy, Rory SCHLEIN. At number 2, sponsored by Danny Chilcott. Nobody's sponsored his tyre and fuel. Anybody want to come forward with that? And his mascot is Cian Matthews. That is TV star Tom Brennan. And at number 1 for the Aces tonight, he is captain in their side, and he is sponsored by Sam Peters. Nobody on the tyre and fuel, so get yourself in the pits and offer some sponsorship on that. And his mascots are Nancy Smith and Billy Smith. It is the one and only Matej ZAGAR. Right, and now down to the Pirates. And at number 7, I love watching these lads race, especially this young man. One for the future, he's one for now. Actually, he is sponsored tonight by Will Dave, tyre and fuel by Alexander Spade, and Ella Marston is his mascot. He is the attack, Zach Cook. Slight little change to your programme this evening at number 6. He's still sponsored by Steve Worrall Photographer, Good mate, coming up to Newcastle. Tire and Fuel by Tony Poole Warehouse. And his mascot is County Newbury. It is Red Hot and Low! At number 5, his sponsor is Bassett Cleaning. Tire and Fuel by Simon Barry. And Teddy Lapham is his mascot. He is the Law, Richard Lawson! At number 4, sponsored by NID Corner, and Tire and Fuel by Martin Russell, and Colin Marston is his mascot. He is back. He is the real thing, Danny King! Right then, we'll jump to number 1. Once again, the Pirates have a former world champion in their side, making his debut at Wimborne Road, and he's sponsored by Nigel Franklin, Tire and Fuel by Amy Pickersgill, and mascot Riley Bell. Put your hands together for Artem LAGUTA! And at number 3, he said he didn't want to fuss, but I tell you what, raise the roof, Poole fans, raise the roof, everybody. He is.
Filter packets in the box.
Have I put that Ben Cook? Oh, come here, Ben. How could I ever forget Ben Cook? Ladies and gentlemen, at number 2, the future of Speedway, the future of Australian Speedway, the unforgettable Ben Cook! I got myself all excited there, yeah. Right, let's get back to where I was. At number 3, gentlemen sponsored by Elliot and Primrose. I haven't even got that wrong. And I've known them since the bumps. Tyrant's Fuel sponsorship by Elliot and Primrose. And mascot, believe it or not, Elliot and Primrose. He is the Poole skipper. He is the testimonial man. He is Super Stevie!
Yeah, just got a few thank yous to go out myself. You know, obviously thank you to all the riders here who turned out today, and I'm really grateful. You know, this time of year it's always tough getting everyone back together again. There's so many meetings going on, riders are so busy, so I'm extremely grateful for that. There's so many people who've helped. You know, everyone at Poole, you know, they've been so accommodating with the first one getting rained off, just causing so many problems, and again trying to fit it in this time of year, lead matches, and it's just been an absolute nightmare. So Poole have been fantastic with trying to get it all back together. And obviously, you know, you guys for turning out. Without you guys, it's not a meeting. So now, from the bottom of my heart, I do sincerely thank every single person for turning up today. And you know, hopefully, we can all go out there and put on a big show. But I've got to just say, there's some very special people who helped me, and Steph, Chris, if you just come up, please. Just got to say a little thank you to these guys. Oh, thank you, Steph. I want to go on without you. But get my two team managers up as well, Neil Middleditch and Richard Cotton, wherever you are. Neil, come on, listen up.
What's happening, Andy? Every time I use the Zoom, it's going up.
Yeah. Got a little jacket.
Thank you for your help. Richard's been a fantastic help for me as well. He's got the honour of team managing the Aces tonight. See if he can do a bit better than Mark Lemon. Cheers, Richard. We'll call that head and that tail. We use one of the medallions for today, a special medallion. If you've not seen it, get yourself a lot of merchandise store. You'll call Matt. And it's just beside the transport entrance. And some cracking stuff there, we'll have a look at that later. Tails. It's a head. We go 2 and 4. We're in 2 and 4 in Heat 1. Great gentlemen. I think it's time.
The proverbial and exactly how it should be photo as a memento of the evening for Steve. I'm sure this is the one that will be on his living room wall. This evening's meeting sponsored by some of Steve's loyal sponsors: Grant Henderson Tankers, ATPI, Rent a Truck, and of course Link Fabrication. In gate 1 in red we have Emerson Betty. In gate 2 we have Archie ROLPH. In gate 3 in white we have Charlie Southwick, and in gate 4 Oliver Bovingdon. And away we go, and the boys at the front really going for it there. And the rider in yellow, Oliver Bovingdon, really is out front and going for it. He's gone there at the front. Trying to pick up which rider's in second. Third and fourth. I know it's the rider in blue. And that's number 3, Archie ROLPH, in second. And followed, I think, by Charlie Southwick. No, that's Emerson Betty. It's Charlie Southwick at the back in white. He's given it a good go, and these boys will take a big round of applause from the Pirates fans. So it's yellow, blue, red and white. So here we go. The riders out on track for Heat 1, and on the inside gate in yellow for the Aces is Tom Brennan. In gate 2 in blue for the Pirates is Ben Cook. In gate 3 in red, and the number 1 for the Belle Vue Aces, Matej ZAGAR. And in gate 4 is number 1 in red for the Pirates. It's Artem LAGUTA. Looking forward to seeing how the track felt. Everybody saying how good it's been. Guta's never been here before. So here we go then. It's Heat 1, sponsored by George English. And away we go. And it's Ben Cook on the inside, but LAGUTA comes from gate 4 round the outside in red. He absolutely makes it. ZAGAR working hard there. He's now just been passed by Tom Brennan. Got his nose cut off a bit there by Brennan in yellow, but it's the 2 Pirates boys out front. Artem LAGUTA looking very smooth, very sharp indeed. Ben Cook tucked in second. As we know, early heats, there's always plenty of grip on the inside. LAGUTA looking class personified. Ben Cook following home. So it's all but look at a 5-1 to the Pirates. To win in red for Artem LAGUTA, then blue, then yellow, then white. 5-1 maximum heat score to the Pirates. It's first ever meeting here, first ever ride here. LAGUTA traps it and leaves. There is your race winner, Artem LAGUTA. Pirates number 1 this evening in red. So here's the confirmation of Heat 1. It's a win for Artem LAGUTA in red for the Pirates. He picks up the 3 points. In second in blue was Ben Cook. He picked up a couple. In third was Tom Brennan. He picked up the point. And at the back, Matej ZAGAR in white. So the running score after Heat 1 is 5 to the Pirates and 1 to the Aces. So here we go with Heat 2, and on the inside in red for the Pirates is Anders Rowe. In gate 2 in white for the Aces is local man Kyle Newman. In gate 3 in blue is Zach Cook for the Pirates, and in gate 4 in yellow is Norick BLODORN, the German. Kyle Newman, the last one in. Away we go on Heat 2. And it's Newman has got there alongside BLODORN. So it's the Aces looking to put a 5-1 straight back at the Pirates. But coming round in third is Zach Cook. He doesn't look done yet. He's had to scratch some speed off there before he got near Newman. Got along the outside of him there, but Newman shut the door. Zach Cook looks quicker than Newman. It's just a case of finding a way by. He's having to freewheel into turn 1. Try and take a wider line than Newman. He's giving it a go again. Drifted too wide there and let Anders Rowe up the inside. Zach Cook got filled right in there. But it's out front, Norick BLODORN. He's looking tidy as well. What a reserve he's going to be in this meeting. It's a win for BLODORN in yellow, followed by white, followed by red. So it's a 5-1 heat score to the Aces. In Heat 2. So confirmation of the Heat 2 result. The win for the rider in yellow, Norick BLODORN. In second, in white for the Aces. Always feels strange saying that. It was 2 points for Kyle Newman. In third, in red, was Anders Rowe for the Pirates. And in fourth was Zach Cook in blue. So, match score after heat number 2 is 6 to the Pirates, 6 to the Aces.
5 to the Aces, and that's 6 all after 2 heats.
Have a look at the start there, and the Aces pair really were away. BLODORN came across Newman, and Newman really had to scrub his speed off there to try and keep it down tight. So here we go, it's Heat 3. And in gate 1 in white for the Aces will be Rory SCHLEIN. In gate 2 in blue for the Pirates will be Danny King. In gate 3 in yellow will be Charles Wright for the Aces. And in gate 4, Steve Worrall in red for the Pirates, a testimonial boy. So then, here we go. It's Heat 3. We are underway. And it's a good start from Worrall on the outside. Gets across the top of Charles Wright. And then coming through in blue is Danny King. He gets the better of the rider in white. And then goes and gets the better of Charles Wright in yellow. So the Pirates now on a 5-1. Danny King now takes chase. Charles Wright not giving it up. He's going at Danny King there. Team makes it red car this year. But you wouldn't have thought it after that first heat. Danny using a bit of wisdom there to get by on the inside. Charles Wright hasn't given this up, but he's only got half a lap to do anything about it. King's drift wide. Wright tries to go up the inside, but it's a win for Stevie Worrall. Followed by blue, followed by yellow, followed by white. So it's another 5-1 heat score in the favour of the Pirates. Here's the confirmation of the Heat 3 result. It's a win for the rider in red, Steve Worrall. He picks up the 3 points. In second in blue was Danny King, the hard-charging Danny King on that first lap. In third was Charles Wright in yellow for the Aces, and at the back was Rory SCHLEIN in white for the Aces. So the progressive heat score after race 3 is 11 to the Pirates, 7 to the Aces. So heat 4 on the inside. In yellow we have Norick BLODORN, he's already won one. In gate 2 in blue we have Anders Rowe for the Pirates. In gate 3 we have Chris Harris in white for the Aces. And in gate 4 we have the Rocket Man Richard Lawson in red for the Pirates. Harris was having none of it. So here we go then. Heat 4. It's the Rocket Man from the outside. He gets there. Anders Rowe is on the inside. Harris has now followed the Rocket Man around the outside. So we have the rider in red. Oh, he's got a big locker on the end. He's let Chris Harris through. So it's now Harris leading in white for the Aces. The Pirates fill the middle 2 slots, and it's Norick BLODORN at the back, trying all he knows to get on terms with Anders Rowe in blue. But it's Harris that's out front, riding the place like he's never been away. Other than the Lawson mistake there, I think Lawson may have held on to him, but Harris looks quick now that he's got fresh air. And he comes towards the checker flag. It's a win for the rider in white, Chris Harris. Second is red, third is blue, and fourth is the rider in yellow. That's our first drawn heat of the evening. There is your heat winner, former Pirate Chris Harris, and he will get rapturous applause from the Pirates fans here in the main grandstand. So here's our Heat 4 confirmation of the result. It's a win for Chris Harris in white. Second was the Rocket Man Richard Lawson for the Pirates in red. Third in blue was Anders Rowe, and fourth in yellow was Norick BLODORN. The match score after Heat 4 is 14 to the Pirates, 10 to the Aces. So Bomber had a little delay there. He was having a word with the track crew, track staff, when he came in. He's just having a word with the other riders there, so he's obviously asked for something to be done. Big crowd in tonight. Tom Brennan picked up a point in Heat 1. And there you can see the Pirates faithful just basking in the sunshine. So yeah, there's the man in question. He's having a good chat. Enjoyed being in this side of the pitch, Danny. A couple of great seasons here. There's the man of the moment. Still getting text, I expect, saying, have a good evening, my friend. So here we go with Heat 5. In Gate 1 in red is Steve Worrall. He's already got one win for the Pirates. In Gate 2 is Tom Brennan in yellow. For the Aces in Gate 3 is Danny King in blue for the Pirates. And in Gate 4 in white is Matej ZAGAR for the Aces. Start from Worrall on the inside. ZAGAR gets squeezed up on the outside by Brennan. Brennan now goes around the outside of Danny King. Danny King's trying to come up the Harvey Avenue on Brennan. And ZAGAR is on the inside, giving his bike a bit of a kick. So I don't know what's going on there. But it's the man of the moment, Steve Worrall, out front in red. Tom Brennan chasing him in yellow, and it's Danny King in turn chasing him. As they come round the final lap, it's all got a little spread out, but it's still Stevie Worrall out front in red, looking masterful this evening. So as we come to the line, it's a win for Steve Worrall in red, second in yellow, Tom Brennan third. In blue, Danny King. It's a 4-2 heat score in the favour of the Pirates. So the lead creeps out. But here's your Heat 5 winner in red, the Poole skipper, Steve Worrall. Confirmation of your Heat 5 result. It was a win in red for Steve Worrall for the Pirates. In second, Tom Brennan. In yellow for the Aces. In third, Danny King. In red, blue for the Pirates. And at the back was Matej ZAGAR failing to finish. So the match score after Heat 5 is 18 to the Pirates and 12 to the Aces. And here we go from the start. Worrall pushed Brennan filled ZAGAR right in, and I think probably had a clutch full of dirt there. He took no further part in the race. Danny King was past. So here we go then, Heat 6. And on the inside in white will be Chris Harris. In for the Aces. In Gate 2 in red will be Artem LAGUTA for the Pirates. He won first time out. In Gate 3 in yellow will be Kyle Newman for the Aces. And in Gate 4 will be Ben Cook in blue for the Pirates.
Artem LAGUTA.
LAGUTA in red for the Pirates. Honestly, never really thought we've had some greats here. Artem LAGUTA is one of the greats of this current time in World Speedway. And that's why, look at him go. He's out of that start again and gone. It's all got pretty bunched up there between Harris and Newman, and Ben Cook is in second. Harris will try and harass Ben Cook. He will go high, wide and handsome. Cookie staying down low. Harris is building his speed up. Are we going to see the pass that he made on Doyle? No, he has made the pass, but Ben Cook's come back up the inside. Good bit of speedway this. Here, Harris has drifted just a touch too wide. But we know with Chris Harris, unless he's actually over the fence and on the dog track, that's not wide enough for him. But it's LAGUTA out front, looking very masterful indeed, and enjoying his time here at Wimborne Road. Come on, Matt Ford, sign him on. It's a win for Artem LAGUTA in red, followed by Harris in white. Third with Ben Cook. in blue, and at the back is Kyle Newman in yellow. And it's 2 rides and 2 wins for Artem LAGUTA here at Wimborne Road. He might get a loving for the place, you never know. Fans doing their best to let him know how much they appreciate him. There he is, and I think he's enjoying it here at Wimborne Road. So here's the confirmation of the heat result. It was a win for Artem LAGUTA in red for the Pirates. He picked up 3 points. In second, in white, had a bit of work to do to get there, was Chris Harris. He picked up a couple for the Aces. In third was Ben Cook. He was in blue for the Pirates, and at the back was Carl Newman in white for the Aces. So our match score after 6 heats is 22 to the Pirates and 14 to the Aces. Here we see Harris doing that big one up the inside. We see him perform that on Doyle. Probably not quite as big a moment, but look at Ben Cook. He was having none of it. He's coming back up the inside. Harris made him a straight and drifted wide, but Cook was just on the little slick stuff there. And on the inside in red is Richard Lawson for the Pirates in gate 2. Rory SCHLEIN, gate 3, Anders Rowe. He's picked up a couple of points there in blue. Out in gate 4 is Charles Wright in yellow for the Aces. Not quite as much as Alan Titchmarsh, but a fair bit of gardening was going on there. All our riders come in. Heat 7 and is up and away we go. And the gardening has paid off. SCHLEIN's made a good one. The rider in yellow has gone from outside to in. That was Charles Wright. And then he's let SCHLEIN come back round the outside. So it's now the Aces on a 5-1. The Rocket Man Richard Lawson trying to do something about it. Charles Wright doing a bit of defending there. But now it looks like SCHLEIN's gone at the front. Charles Wright's been left to his own devices a bit. There's nothing there on the inside, a bit of a berm on the outside. Charles Wright really attacking the track there in second. He's caught back up to Rory SCHLEIN. It's all about can the Rocket Man get on level terms with Charles Wright, and he's only got half a lap to do it and doesn't look like he's going to. So it's going to be a win in white for Rory SCHLEIN, followed by yellow, followed by red, followed by blue.
And the rude boy comes to the party.
There's your heat winner in white. 5-1 heat score in favour of the Aces. There's the confirmation of the Heat 7 result. It's a win for Rory SCHLEIN in white. In second was Charles Wright in yellow. In third was the Rocket Man Richard Lawson in red. And fourth at the back as a reserve change was Zach Cook in blue. So the match score after 7 heats, 23 to the Pirates, 19 to the Aces. Here you go. It's all action from the front. You can see Charles Wright made the start. SCHLEIN had to cut off, then drifted wide and found some grip. Wright realised it was SCHLEIN coming around the outside. He let him travel around the outside, and that was pretty much how the race stayed. Former rider Matt Reed, Danny and Matt have known each other a long, long, long time. Used to race against one another in the youth. I think Danny's actually a bit younger. No, Matt, you won't like me saying that, but it's true. Here's Zach.
Some of the things that we've got with us is there is a speed.
Got two having a little play with his bike. Just a turn of tyre for him. Some riders will go out and do 2 races on the first edge and 2 races on the second. Some will go out and use the second edge in the second race. Here's our gate stats this evening. Look at gate 4, early doors. It's been a graveyard for a couple of weeks. Last week it was really good. 3 wins from gate 4, just the 1 from gate 3. Gate 2 looks good, so 2 and 4 was good for the Pirates. That's might be where they were winning. 1 win from gate 1 and 1 from gate 3. Yeah, getting a mention from our centre green announcer, very kind of him. We're doing Pirates TV. So, there we go. Matej ZAGAR, Carl Newman, having a few words with him. Probably letting him know a few of his secrets. Chris Harris. So here we go on the inside. In white is Charlie Southwick. In gate 2 in yellow is Oliver Borington. He was winner of the first one out. In gate 3 in red is Emerson Betty. And in gate 4 is number 3, Archie ROLPH. It's that man, Bovingdon again out front. He is absolutely flying. Rider in red there at the back, having a little look at. We've got a faller in white. That's Charlie Southwick. He's trying to get the bike off the track, or is he trying to get it started? He's trying to get it started. That's good. Well done, you. Now he's pulled off and let the guys carry on with their race. So, in blue, it's number 3, giving chase, Archie ROLPH. He really is giving Ollie Bovingdon a run for his money here. Don't know whether he's done a bit of gearing change, but he's definitely closer this time out than he was in Heat 1. He's really giving it a go. Fella in blue throwing it into turn 1. It's all about those 2 at the front. Likes to drift wide. It's the rider in blue, Archie ROLPH. And as we come to the checker flag, it's another win for Oliver Bovingdon. ROLPH in second in blue. Coming in, Emerson Bailey comes in third. Charlie Southwick again should be applauded for getting his right bike off the track. Rider in blue on the inside is Zach Cook for the Pirates, and the rider in yellow in gate 2, which is Norick BLODORN. He's already had a win this evening. In gate 3 in red is Ben Cook for the Pirates, and in gate 4 is Tom Brennan. Looked quicker last time out in white for the Aces. They don't seem interested in the scientists. They'll come in with a good and ready Colin by the looks of things. So here we go. Tape score on the Heat 8. And again, it's a good start for the Aces. Oh, a bit of sketching around on the inside. Zach Cook had to shut his speed off. I think he did just touch Norick BLODORN at the back. But it's the Aces. They are off and running here with the rider in white, Tom Brennan, taking off at the front. Ben Cook's having a little look at Norick BLODORN there. Cookie looks quicker, track slightly different. BLODORN's made a mistake. Cookie throws it in wide. He's going to cut back up and try and get up the inside. BLODORN keeps an eye on him over his shoulder. All the action here in second place, as it always usually is with Ben Cook. All the action's usually somewhere near him. But it looks to be a win for Tom Brennan out front in white, followed by yellow, red and blue. It's another 5-1 in the favour of the Aces, and a big 5-1 in context of the meeting. There's your heat winner, Tom Brennan. Looking at his scores there, a third, a second, and now a first. And a classy wheelie to go with it as well. Here's a confirmation of your heat rate result. It was a win in white for Tom Brennan. For the Aces in second was Norick BLODORN in yellow. In third, not for the lack of trying, was Ben Cook in red for the Pirates. And at the back, Zach Cook in blue. So the match score after heat 8 is 24 to the Pirates, 24 to the Aces. It's honours even. And here we see it again from the start. The Aces pair making a beaut. Brennan getting over the top of Cook there. Ben. And then the rest was history. It got all a bit tight. Zach got a little bit bulked there in the first turn. It's heat 9, and on the inside in blue for the Pirates is Danny King. On gate 2 in white is Chris Harris for the Aces. In gate 3 in red is Steve Worrall for the Pirates. He's unbeaten tonight. And in gate 4 in yellow is Kyle Newman for the Aces. Start Marshal Rob calling them in. In they come. So here we go, heat 9. Little bit of rolling from Newman, little bit of shoving from Bomber, and Bomber's got out front, and Worrall is taking chase to Bomber. Almost went up the inside of him. Newman and Danny King having a good go at the back, swapping places on that lap too. That was all action. But it's Steve Worrall taking chase to Bomber. Is he going to come up the inside of Bomber? Bomber's out in the grip. Danny King now caught up to the back of Steve Worrall. But it's Chris Harris. He did all the hard work on the first lap, and he's now starting to pull away from the Pirates duo. It's looking all like it's going to be a shared heat with Newman at the back in white for the yellow for the Aces. It's going to be a win for Chris Harris in white, followed by red, followed by blue, followed by yellow. It's a 3-all heat score. Is the result of heat 9. There's your winner, Chris Harris in white for the Aces. He gets his second win of the evening. That bike looks quick here, and here's the confirmation of the heat 9 result. A win for Chris Harris in white. In second in red was Stevie Worrall for the Pirates. In third was Danny King picking up the little points for the Pirates, and at the back was Kyle Newman in yellow. Not for the lack of trying, he did get past King on 1 point there. So the match score after heat 9 is 27 points apiece. We are still honours even. As you can see from the start, there was elbows there on the inside. Everybody was having a little push and a shove. It was Harris that came out on top. Worrall almost got under him there on the first lap. For heat 10. On the inside in blue is Ben Cook for the Pirates. In gate 2 in yellow is Charles Wright for the Aces. In gate 3 is Artem LAGUTA in red for the Pirates. And in gate 4 is Rory SCHLEIN for the Aces in white. 2 and 4 are the gates that are working this evening. We saw that from our gate stat. So here we go. It's heat 10. Away we go. And LAGUTA's made it again from 3, the non-favoured gate, but he really is being chased round the outside by Rory SCHLEIN on this occasion. LAGUTA is now riding a little bit wider. You try telling him this is a testimonial. He is off at the front. Ben Cook getting awfully tight there with the rider in yellow, Charles Wright, and still is. Cook coming up the Harvey Avenue. Wright was already there. Cook trying it again. He's going to have to feather the throttle on the inside there to get away, but very grippy around the outside of turn 2. Charles Wright has absolutely found some speed, came thundering in to turn 3. Had to scrub some speed off to prevent him hitting his own teammate in white. But it's that man out front in red. It's the Pirates number 1, Artem LAGUTA. He picks up a win, followed by white, followed by yellow, followed by blue. It's another 2 heats, another 3-all heat score. And this is one of those occasions where you are not going to remember where you were when Artem LAGUTA was first at Wimborne Road.
Looks like he's never been away. Ladies and gentlemen,
Pirates fans loving this with him. It's another 3-all heat score as the result of Heat 10. It was a win in red for Artem LAGUTA, his 3rd win on the trot. In 2nd was Rory SCHLEIN in white for the Aces. In 3rd was Charles Wright in yellow for the Aces, and at the back was Ben Cook in 4th in blue for the Pirates. As you can see, the match score after Heat 10, 30 to the Pirates, 30 to the Aces. A very evenly matched meeting thus far. And there we go. See, Heat has gone. Here we go again. It's Heat 11, and on the inside in white is Matej ZAGAR for the Aces. In gate 2 is the Rocket Man, Richard Lawson, in red for the Pirates. In gate 3 in yellow, Tom Brennan for the Aces. And in blue on the outside is Anders Rowe in for the Pirates. So here we go. Up go the tapes, and away we go with Heat 11. And it's a good start for ZAGAR. He goes from inside to out and finds the grip. He's worked it lovely. He's out front in white. In 2nd is Brennan, now being chased by Anders Rowe. And it's Lawson at the back. So it's all the action is on Brennan. It looks like ZAGAR's found a setup to get him off the line, and boy oh boy did he get off the line that time. Going nice and wide to pick up the dirt. Brennan's got his back covered and looks safe as Anders Rowe doesn't seem to be making any impression. It's Richard Lawson at the back. Seems to be slippery going into turn 1. But it's going to be a first win of the night for ZAGAR in white, followed by yellow, followed by blue, followed by red. It's a 5-1 heat result to the Aces. And they've come back. And now looking Tom Brennan. He was our 2nd place rider. ZAGAR's gone straight back to the pits to report what he found on this time out. It was a win for him in white for the Aces. In 2nd was Tom Brennan, followed up by his teammate. He picked up a couple. In 3rd in blue was Anders Rowe. He picked up the solitary point for the Pirates. And at the back was Richard Lawson in red for the Pirates. Unusual to see him there, but the match score after Heat 11 is 31 to the Pirates and 35 to the ATPI Aces. You can see ZAGAR off the inside here, gets all the drive off of all the fresh bit of track. He arrives there a bike length before everybody else. He then goes from the inside out to the pit turn. You see him lift as he hits that berm of dirt, and he was never to be headed from there. That was a great start. Textbook first corner for here at Wimborne Road. riders have come to see, the fans have come to see the riders like LAGUTA and ZAGAR, who they wouldn't usually see here. It's heat 12. On the inside, in yellow, is Kyle Newman for the Aces in gate 2. In red is Steve Worrall for the Pirates. He's only been headed once this evening in gate 3. In white is Norick BLODORN. He's had a race win, and in gate 4 is Zach Cook in blue for the Pirates. Stevie with the tinted lenses. It's all about him this evening. It's his testimonial. Lovely to hear how he started by borrowing bikes. Borrowed a bike to have a go, going from schoolboy motocross to speedway. Here we go then, tapes are up on heat 12. It's that man Worrall in front. And around the outside comes Zach Cook. The rider in white there, Rory SCHLEIN, got in a bit of trouble. Well, it wasn't SCHLEIN, it was BLODORN. BLODORN got in a bit of trouble on that turn 1. Zach Cook needed no second invitation. It's Newman at the back in yellow. It's all about Worrall out front, and his partner Zach Cook. They're going to pick up a maximum 5-1 heat win and bring themselves right back into this meeting. It's a win for the rider in red, Steve Worrall, followed by blue, then white, then yellow.
It used to be a big wide-eye 5-1, but this time it's for the Pirates.
There is your heat winner, the rider in red, Steve Worrall. Third win of the evening. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? The scores once again are all tied. Here's the result of heat 12. A win for the testimonial boy, Stevie Worrall in red. In gate 2 in blue, he was followed home by his partner Zach Cook. In gate 3, in third, in white was Norick BLODORN, and at the back was Kyle Newman. In yellow, as you can see down on the bottom of your score sheet there is the heat score after heat 12. Match score, is 36 to the Pirates, 36 to the Aces. And here we go. It's all done from gate 2. All got over Newman, stayed tight, and you can see BLODORN was having to scrub his speed off there, giving the front end a little head shake. So, Pirates boys were then not headed. Here's your gate stats now. Let's have a look. 4 wins from gate 4, 2 from gate 3, 4 from gate 2, and 2 from gate 1. So they're starting to even up, but the points are still from those gates. Look, 22 points from gate 4, 24 from gate 2. So where would you want to be in heat 15? I think I know where I'd want to be. Here are the team scores as we go down. Artem LAGUTA, perfect scorecard, 9 for him. Ben Cook, he's 4+1. Steve Worrall, very close to perfect scorecard. It's 11 points for him. 4+2 for Danny King on his return. Richard Lawson, just the 3 points for him tonight. Anders Rowe, 3+1. And Zach Cook, 2+1. We go over to the Belle Vue Aces. It's Matej ZAGAR, looks to have found a bit of form now. Win last time out, gets his 3 points. Don Brennan, 8+1. Rory SCHLEIN, 5 points. Charles Wright, 4+2. Bomber Harris, only been headed once, he's got 8. Kyle Newman had a good start. Changes have not worked for him, it's 2+1. And Norick BLODORN, he's done very well, 6+1 for him.
Let's go back. many moons ago when we first met you rode at Scunthorpe, you'd done a bit of tyre packing, and in the National League, I think it was then, with Scunthorpe and Sheffield, and then we joined Newcastle for the area. Could you think back then that you'd still be riding there when you're riding your own testimonial?
I always think, well, you don't think about it. I don't know. I never thought back then about testimonial or anything like that, you know. As you start getting older, you start thinking about things. You know, I only started thinking about it when I actually got to 10 years. It was never really in my mind before that. And I don't know, I can't speak for all riders, but you know, it's not something you think about. And once you get to 10 years, like, oh yeah, I can have one of them. You know, I'm just really fortunate that I joined Poole 3 years ago now, and I've been able to spend the last 2.5 years as part of the club. You know, we've won everything there is to win up to now, and we're on our way by the looks of it to winning still everything there is to win. You know, this year, so I'm really looking at, you know, I've put 3 years together with this club and with all these hands and people, and been able to come here and celebrate my testimonial. I'm really thankful for the club, for all the fans. Just what an event, what a day. It's been brilliant.
And to pull off the coup, to get Artem LAGUTA here, it was unbelievable. How did that come about?
Just that one night and think about what I think. You know, I want to make it a show, I want to make it something that everyone has. I want to be able to sell something basically. It's not just bringing the regular lads down. You know, I want to be able to bring something that people haven't seen, you know, and you don't get a chance to see. At that point, Artem, you know, he wasn't racing when we get at that time, so that was something that people haven't seen. You know, same thing with Matej, you know, Matej's back over last year, he's not racing over this year, you know, managed to get him over, really grateful for Matej being here, you know, and Artem, you can just see it with Batch, you know, Artem, he's already got his equipment here, he's, you know, he's been hanging around getting used to the track, and he's looking like he's just making like these for himself. Matej's not racing, you know, it takes a few years to get going, but that was Matej ZAGAR, I know, last race, it was pure class, so, you know, I'm really thankful of them guys, but also, you know, the rest of the lads here, some of my very good friends, you know, like we all have our friends, you know, and I'm really grateful that the majority of the people here who are with us tonight celebrating the testimonial are all, I class them as very, very good friends, so really appreciate all the people here who want to celebrate.
Some riders find it difficult when it is a testimonial, yeah, there's the pressure of the meeting up till the meeting, and once the meeting's over, their season takes off even more. Yours has been, so far, a really good season, but can we see an even better Stevie Worrall for the rest of the season?
I hope so. I've done alright tonight so far, so maybe things are taking a turn, but no, to be honest, it's not something I think about when I'm racing. I've had a lot of great help, you know, everyone here at the club. You know, I've had Steph and Chris who have been unbelievable in helping organise everything. You know, Annabelle, my wife, she's been on it, so I can't say I've done it all on my own. The majority of the pressure's been taken off me. I've had a lot of people helping, so I can't use that as an excuse. I'll take a bit of afterwards with everyone said, the guys need to take you know, a real jumping form, so I'm going to go with that.
Well, we'll let you after fighting.
No, I'll bring it to Red Car.
Oh, don't bring it to Red Car.
Go and see the Red Car promotion.
Hey? Hello? No. It's the ex-wife trying to get in touch for maintenance again. No, we can't nail chance. But Stevie, it's been a brilliant night. Thank you from me for inviting us down to do this today. And I've only been part of this for a few hours, and I can see exactly what you mean about the Poole setup, about the supporters, about the way everything's here. It is a special club.
It is, it's fantastic. I'm really honoured to be able to, you know, have my testimonial and host it at Poole. You know, one of the
one of the best clubs in the country with probably the richest history in terms of trophies and titles. So I am very honoured and very proud to be able to host it here and in front of all these fantastic fans.
And I'd just like to finish off by saying I won't be available for your second testimonial. I've not thinking that far ahead yet. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Super Stevie Worrall!
So here we go, gate 1, Archie ROLPH, he's in blue. Gate 3, Oliver Bovingdon in yellow, and in gate 4 in red, Emerson BETTY. It's a good start on the inside.
Red lights on.
The red lights on. The rider in blue will be absolutely mortified at that. Archie had made a bright beauty. Only Bovingdon was behind him. So it's Archie v Ollie. Archie gets a big wheelie on the inside. He takes the lead. Ollie is all over him in yellow. It's all got very tight down there in turn 2. Oliver's looked pretty good in chasing. Archie's been good chasing Oliver, sorry. Both got a little hiccup there going into turn 2, but the boys really have got 3 and 4 absolutely nailed. The little Ben Cook lookalike out front in blue. Archie, has he got this covered? He's got a lap and a half to go. Oliver has made a very good turn there. These two boys putting on a bit of a show. Archie's gone wide, tucks in tight. Now he's gone out, drifted across. Oh, the fans are getting into this now. Archie's now tucked tight. Is he going to hold on? He's drifted wide. It's going to be a race to the line. What a good little race from those two little youngsters. Archie ROLPH takes the win over Oliver Bovingdon. What a great heat that was. Oliver finishes the night the winner on 8 points. Closely followed by Archie, who finished on 7. In gate 1 in red is Artem LAGUTA, yet to be headed this evening. In gate 2 in white is Matej ZAGAR for the Aces. In gate 3 is Richard Lawson in blue for the Pirates. And in gate 4 is Chris Harris in yellow for the Aces. He's on that outside run. He loves that outside run, round 1 and 2. A few of the sponsors of the meeting on the centre green for this one. What a great place that's going to be to watch these guys. Zagar's being told to move over, get away from Lawson. It's a testimonial, ladies and gentlemen. Zagar still not happy. Found a fresh piece there that hasn't been started on. So will he spin or will it go? All will be revealed in a few seconds. And it's LAGUTA has made the turn. He's dominated the first turn. Lawson's done him a favour here, cutting Zagar off, but it's LAGUTA gone at the front. Lawson now in second. Zagar having a bit of a go in third, and it's Bomber Harris at the back. Gate 4 looks to have been a bit of a graveyard there, but LAGUTA is showing his world class. Right, how world class he is. He is out front without a problem in the world. He really has got that bike hooking up and looks very, very quick indeed here on the Wimborne Road circuit. It's Lawson holding on to second from Zagar, and it's Harris at the back. Did Harris make a few changes, and that's why he's ended up, but what a win for the rider in red, Artem LAGUTA, followed home by the rider in blue, then white, then yellow. It was a 5-1 heat score in the favour of the Pirates. Those boys at 1 and 5 did the business indeed for the Pirates. You cannot not be impressed with this man, Artem LAGUTA. That's all he missed from the GPs. Here's heat 13 result. It was a win for the rider in red, Artem LAGUTA. 4 on the trot for him. In blue is Richard Lawson for the Pirates. In white was Matej ZAGAR for the Aces, and in fourth was Chris Harris in yellow for the Aces. So the Pirates retake the lead coming to the end of the meeting. The match score after heat 13 is 41 to the Pirates, 37 to the Aces. It's all done from the start there. LAGUTA got a bit of a raise, managed to clutch it in. Took care of Harris on the outside in that big one we spoke about. And it looked like Zagar had a bit of speed coming up the inside, but Lawson put pay to that. In white, Charles Wright. In gate 2 in blue will be Anders Rowe. In gate 3 in yellow will be Norick BLODORN. And in gate 4 in red will be Danny King for the Pirates. It's been a fun-packed evening. Lots going on. We've had bands, we've had raffles, we've had Harley Davidsons, and now we're back to the Speedway. And away we go on 14. And Charles Wright made an absolute beaut off the inside, and he's been followed through by his partner Norick BLODORN, and it's all looking like a 5-1 to the Aces. Danny King's at the back, Anders Rowe is in second in blue. Good track time for Anders Rowe here on an evening like this evening. Wasn't expected to ride, came in for an injured Carl Howarth. There's nothing he can do about the Aces that are out front at the moment. It's Charles Wright and BLODORN lead the way on this Steve Worrall Testimonial with 1 lap to go. Wright looks quick. Don't forget he'll be back later in the season. It's a win for him in white, followed by yellow, followed by blue, followed by red. It's a 5-1 heat score. It's the result of heat 13. There's your heat winner in white, Charles Wright. He looked masterfully quick there. BLODORN parts with a big wheelie, which is what the evening is about. It's all about a bit of fun. Here's your heat 14 result. It's a win for Charles Wright in white for the Aces. In second in yellow is Norick BLODORN. In third in blue is Anders Rowe for the Pirates. In fourth and at the back was Danny King. The all-important match score after heat 14 is all on as even. 42 to the Pirates, 42 to the Aces. We saw Charles Wright doing the gardening, and he drove all the way to that first turn. Got there in front of Rowe. Rowe tried to cut back up the inside, but then BLODORN had come from gate 3 and cut Rowe's path off. Danny King left in no man's land, leaving him at the back. Coming up, the all-important heat 15. Who do you think will be out there? We're having a look. We look for clues here at Pirates TV. We have a little look for clues. And those three guys don't look to be in any rush, and I think I can see Steve Worrall in red. The red helmet colour on. But here we go at heat 15 in gate 1, Tom Brennan in white. In gate 2, Steve Worrall in red. In gate 3 in white, Chris Harris. In gate 4 is Richard Lawson. The boys are very close together. The referee, Star Marshal's allowing it. Craig ACKROYD will lift the tapes and away they go, and Worrall's got a bit of a sideways on, but it's the two Poole boys out front. Here comes Harris round the outside. Worrall tries to shut him off. Harris is now going up the inside. Worrall's right around the outside. Has he got enough? Harris has showed enough. Now Worrall's gone to the inside. Harris will be looking for the big run round the outside. Worrall knows he'll be coming, but it's Lawson out front. Worrall's following in Lawson's wheel track. Harris is still not going anywhere. Brennan is now joining the party at the back. But it's a good evening so far for Steve Worrall. They have one lap to go. Brennan has gone down in turn 3. I hope he's okay. He is up. So that's good news. He threw it in there. And Stevie the first one. Stevie Worrall the first one to go and check that he's okay. So the race is stopped in the interest of safety. We're on the last lap. I would imagine it will be awarded. Tech guys seem to think it is, and there's a score up there, 47-43. It's disappeared. The heat 15 result has been confirmed. It's a win for Richard Lawson in blue for the Pirates. In second is Steve Worrall in red for the Pirates. In third is Chris Harris. And in fourth is the unlucky failure to finish was Tom Brennan. So there we go, the match score after heat 15 is 47 to the Pirates and 43 to the Belle Vue Aces. Here we go. Stevie was driving to the first corner, but he had his wheel just turned the wrong direction. Lawson got there and got out into the dirt. Harris looked like he was going to come up the inside there, really locked it on the inside, tried to come up the Hague Avenue. So, what I heard earlier could well be right.
Let's have a quick look at the last. CD,
This is very different, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The super heat off the inside in red will be Stevie Worrall. That is the shortest route. I have watched athletics before, but never at a speedway track. At gate 2 is Danny King.
Danny King!
He's not in gate 2, he's in 3. Brennan is in gate 2 in yellow. Danny King's in gate 3. And gate 4 is Matej ZAGAR on the outside. I don't know what Worrall's been doing. He's been doing some gardening. I've never seen the like of this before. But my money's on Tom Brennan. He's 10 years late. Yeah, ZAGAR's going across the centre green. Brennan's been kicked over. Danny's lost his steel shoe. Somebody go and get Danny's steel shoe. This is turning into it's a knockout. Everybody's in the way. Rory SCHLEIN's just trying to get back across the track to his bike. ZAGAR's got there first. There's the steel shoe on the track. ZAGAR's still trying to get his cutout on. He's gone and away. It looks like he's leading the super heat. He's doing wheelies now. Danny King, he's come round. He's in blue. He's in second. In third, Tom Brennan. He actually tried to do it properly. And that's put pay to his chances of winning. And so did Stevie Worrall. I don't know how he got tangled up there. I think in trying to get Tom Brennan off the start, Stevie actually blew it. So it's ZAGAR out front. He's in white. Danny King is now catching him. It's a 4-2 by the looks of it. Brennan looks to be looking over his shoulder for Worrall. Worrall at the back on his own testimonial. I'm not really sure how that works. But here we go. It looks to be a win for the rider in white. Second is Danny King in blue. Third is Tom Brennan. And at the back, here's the testimonial of King. What a great idea. What a fun race. Did that not just show you what this evening has been all about? Yeah, the Dick Dastardly of British Speedway, Matej ZAGAR wins it. Now doing one-handed wheelies all around the place. Super stuff. Super stuff. Tom Brennan. What a fun night these boys have had, and what a fun night we've had with them. There is your match result. It was a 47 points to the Pirates, 43 to the Aces. That's your match result tonight. The Super Heat didn't count for anything, just entertainment. What fun from all four lads. That was brilliant. There's Artem LAGUTA getting clapped by the fans as he leaves. What an addition to British Speedway he is going to be. And as the fans leave the stadium, big thanks to the Pirates TV crew, our main camera Rob Haywood, roaming camera Paul Hague, presenter and commentator some dart fella, stadium presenter Roy Clark. Thank you, Roy, for coming down tonight. Our boss Andy Hague, great job down in the dungeon this evening. And there's the man of the moment, Stevie Worrall. The whole evening has been about. He has put together two fine teams. It's hard work putting these testimonials on. It's not easy to find the riders and get the riders to ride, but he's a likeable character. Other riders like him and they like to turn out for him, and that's brilliant, and brilliant for us. So it looks like there will be no more. So it's from all of us here at Pirates TV. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll join us for our next one. Goodbye from the main man.
He went inside outside. He